Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the program. We're now well into the third hour of our show, and we mentioned today is May the 4th, but not only is it Star Wars Day, it is also observed as World Give Day. So first off, I want to ask my colleague, what does giving mean to you?
Well, Paul, that
Tough question.
is a very tough question. And I don't know how to answer this in a simple way, but probably being able to share something, not only material stuff, but probably sharing happiness or
nice.
sharing, something that can put a smile on other people's face.
Okay, well,
What about you?
That's a tough act to follow. Well, I learned this actually from my wife, and I was reminded of it throughout the pandemic, because in the pandemic, many of us were out of work and we were struggling to kind of make ends meet. And that was when my wife reminded me that, this is actually the time when we should give, because although we are in need, there are so many others that are in much more need. And I recently, what you're seeing now is actually a campaign, a short little thing that my friend started during the pandemic. He created this thing called Jumat Berkah, which translates roughly to Friday Blessings. Through the pandemic, he started a little food kind of business like many of us did, right? Just selling food, snacks. And every Friday, he would collect donations from all of us, his friends. He would message us one by one, say, would you like to donate money to Jumat Berkah? And the amount of money they get, then they'll donate that much. And it has since grown. As you can see, there's like a whole carload of food that they donate to orphanages and those in need as well. And this is something that, although the pandemic is behind us, I'm glad to see that he's still continuing. So knowing that we're going to have this talk show today just reminded me that that was actually from yesterday. We still do it on every Friday, so very fitting that that led up to World Give Day today.
Yes, and of course, Paul, as you mentioned before, as your wife has reminded you, that being able to see that there are other peoples in need, it also shows signs of gratitude us as a person.
Yes.
Be able to give to others.
Absolutely. Now, obviously, the way I contributed was I donated money, but giving does not have to be in the form of material goods. In fact, there are now many ways to give to others, such as supporting social movements without spending a single dime.
Absolutely, Paul. So that is why today we will be discussing more regarding a platform called Campaign, which bridges sponsors and also individuals for donations without having to spend any money. So how does it exactly work? We will be talking with the engagement lead of Campaign, Ahmad Fathul Aziz, who is with us in the studio today. So good morning, Mas Aziz.
Yes, good morning,
Welcome
Sarah.
And happy Give Day.
Yeah, happy World Give Day. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you.
And Campaign, as Paul mentioned before, that we do not have to be able to give materialistic things solely, and here Campaign is becoming a bridge. Can you please tell us how has Campaign evolved in becoming a bridge to help those in need?
Yeah, so actually we also exist to give us choices for everyone to also doing good. Like as Paul mentioned before, there is like a lot of ways to also to share, to give to the others. If you have a time, maybe you can do like volunteering. If you have like directly money, there is like a lot of platform that you also can directly donate your money. And then us is also one of the choices for everyone to also actually doing good, and then you can upload it your actions to our platform, and then the companies actually unlocking the actions to for the donations to the social communities, the social organizations they are working with us. So it's like one of the choices to everyone to also like doing good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that earlier Sarah asked when you established Campaign. It was just over 10 years ago, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
2013. But a couple of years after you started, you shifted your business model a bit. Why did you have Campaign established to the way it is today? Why
So actually we also got inspired by some of the like movements. Like as you remember, 2014 we have ALS Bucket Challenge, and then there is like another movement like Black Lives Matters, also like Women's March. We also part of the Women's March Jakarta as well. So we actually believe it in the power of the people, the power of also collective actions. So that's why, and also like now with the digital, like all the digital things, we also believe it on it. If everyone like coming together with doing goods, and then like we also spreading like a lot of contents related the good things in the digital areas is also something that can hopefully also inspire others. So that's the idea behind. So we want to create like more positive impact and positive like contents to inspire others.
Very nice.
But speaking of inspiration, I mean, Indonesia has always been famous with gotong royong. It's said to be is in our DNA.
Yes.
But do you think it is now need to be reminded, especially to the younger generations, of our gotong royongness?
Yeah, I think actually a lot of like example of the gotong royong, right? During the Asian Games, like a lot of volunteers involved, and then like actually Indonesia is also like 6 times in a row as a most generous country, right? So it's also like actually provide us the example of the gotong royong as well. So I think yes, we always need to like keep reminding each other, but I think as you mentioned earlier, it's already in our DNA.
It comes naturally.
Yeah, it comes naturally. Yeah.
I think the more people do it, the more people everyone wants to join in.
Yes, we are.
So let's break down campaign a little bit more. So campaign bridges sponsors that organize campaigns as well, communities or individuals who are interested in participating in campaigns. So let's say I'm a sponsor, what benefit do I get out of it, and what are the roles of campaign in this bridging the gap, besides of just providing a platform?
Yeah. So we have the platform called Campaign for a Better World. Okay. It's already in Play Store and App Store. You can everyone is actually can download it. So what we doing is we connecting the social organizations with the match company, corporate. They have the same like values, same issues, and then we also asking people to like support the issues that they are working on. So for example, we have like campaigns on the like environment. We have like 4 focus issue: environment, education, health, and also equality. That's something that the companies also can support, and also the organizations that can also support as well. And then we're connecting to the public to also learn about the issue. So that's something that we also offer to the corporate, that not only that you also doing good, but also your brand, your like your company is also being exposed in our platform as well. So there is like awareness and also kind of cost marketing that they can do in our platform, and with the strategy that we also give to them.
Okay, so you can also blend into their CSR initiative as well. But speaking of CSR, the responsibility, and also connecting these companies and also with the social movements or the 4 focus movements that you have mentioned before, how can you instill the trust, the screening process, to make sure that these, activities are actually social movements, which is for the greater good?
That's what we are doing. Like before the social organizations actually can launch the campaign, we have like some of the selection processes until they can like launch the campaign as well. We want to make sure that the message is right. We want to make sure that donation that they gonna get is also should be like like something that they actually also need, and then we also after they launch the campaigns, we also make sure that the actions that people also doing, we keep a track, and also we also providing the update, the regular updates that can be accessed for everyone. So we want to make sure that everything is transparent and easy to access to everyone.
Oh, and this can all be accessed through the application.
Okay, so I have the application here.
Oh, nice.
I've already signed up for it. And one of the more interesting things here, I'll break it down for you. So there's a page called Challenges. And these are various challenges, and it shows the issues that each one of them covers, how many days remaining in the challenges. So I'll choose the first one. It's stunting, so it's a health-related. And if you begin this challenge, then it shows that there's 3 actions to take, and for every 3 of these actions you'll receive, or you'll be donating 25,000 rupiah, correct?
You can explain very well.
Yes, because I'm sorry, I was a bit distracted. I was doing this. So these are the different acts. You can do Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. And these are just actual physical actions that you can do. So if I decide this is the one I want to do, then I can begin this challenge and I can take part in it as well. And as you can see, there are various challenges here. Some of them are related to sexual violence. They're all very relevant various social issues that we all are facing, but we don't know what to do about.
Yes,
right?
and I love how you break it down to those challenges. So people think they are like participating in quote unquote some kind of game.
It's like a fun game. Yeah, exactly. Right?
We also have the type of the like daily challenges. Like for example, like one of the issues related to health, right? So we're asking people like to do some certain of the actions every day, and then it's becoming a habit.
Oh, so you're building habits through this challenge. And by the way, if you're interested on the homepage, you can even create your own challenge.
Yes.
There you go. So you can start your own challenge. Okay, I'm not going to make one yet because I have to decide exactly what I want to do. But there you go. You can actually create or search for your own. And these are very easy to do. And you can keep track a streak of how many. So again, like you said, it's like one of those health apps.
Yes.
You can keep track of how many days you've done it, and how many actions and challenges,
And
how
this
much
is
you've
interesting
donated.
for the weekend activities with your families and with children as well. I mean, you can have your whole family
To
join
be involved
in.
with, because we not only supporting the cause, we also like learning.
Yes.
Before like we taking certain actions, there is explanation about the campaign itself, what's the issue that they trying to solve and stuff. So there is like the element of the education.
And by the way, speaking of education, that's one of the categories. You can even search by category. There's education, environment, equality, and as we mentioned, health. There you go. It's amazing stuff. So I asked Sarah this question. Not an easy question to answer. What does giving mean to you?
Oh wow, same questions, but I think for me it's not only like ability to share like what we have to the others, but also creating the accessible environment to also get to give the others to be inspired. I think in this like digital time now, that's like something that we also can do to not only like giving to the others, but also we can like get to be like inspiration to the others. So what we also doing in campaign, we always like share something that a good thing. So hopefully like people also after like seeing our content, after watching our contents, they also get be inspired and also do the same thing. So I think that one,
Spreading inspiration.
Spreading inspirations.
But this also, I'm interested, as we mentioned, and we talked about how it's fun for us to be able to overcome the challenges. Gotong royong is our DNA. But what is the challenges for one to actually be able to give, especially for you as someone who has built a campaign and seeing every day the battles? What is the challenges?
Now I think because of like we are also in the digital era. Sometimes like the choices, the contents out there is also something that is becoming a challenge as well, because like some like here like the social issues also sometimes disappear with the others content as well. So I think
it comes and goes, right?
Yeah,
like there's trends and phases.
I think to be like always creative, to be always like make more contents related to the social issues. I think something that we need to do, so it won't like disappear again. So.
Agree.
And that's where campaign steps in to help with that. So on this day, on World Give Day, what would you like to say to the viewers out there, especially those who are wanting to take part in solving these challenges?
So as I mentioned earlier, that giving now is a lot of like platform, a lot of like form of the giving that we can use. Like if you have a time, you can go to the like volunteering activities you can do in the like volunteering platform to sign up. And then if you have like direct money, you can actually like direct donations. And also like here in campaign, we providing you another platform that you also can utilize. So start now and also be inspired to the others.
Yep, and one way you can start is just by downloading the app. As mentioned, it is Campaign for a Better World. You can find it. I have it on the iOS App Store, but you can find it on the Play Store as well. Aziz, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Campaign.
All right, and now we'll be taking another break, right,
That's
Paul?
right. But when we return, though, we'll have a recap from some of our earlier news segments. So keep it right here on the C Morning Show. We'll be right back after this.